Welcome back. You're watching Tokenomics. I'm Anisha Gupta, and we take the discussion ahead with Ashish Anand, founder and CEO at Brew Finance and World. Ashish, hi. We've understood all about tokenomics and how it works from Dilip, but you are working with a very important stakeholder, that is commodities and farmers. Do tell us on how tokenization has helped this sector. How much worth of commodities have been tokenized on your platform till time?
So thanks first of all, Manisha, for inviting me to this program. So talking about what we have been doing, so essentially we have been helping the farmer segment through tokenization, and while certainly there have been a lot of use cases which have been discussed, this is one use case which brings financial inclusion using tokenization directly to the homes and directly to the economics of the agriculture sector. So we tokenize the agri commodities which are stored in warehouses, typically government warehouses, and we are running two platforms. In the TradFi side, we are running World. On the DeFi side, we are running Brew Finance. And actually, globally, this is the first example of one single protocol working on the both traditional finance and decentralized finance using tokenized real world assets. We are today globally the largest commodity tokenization players, and certainly in India we are the largest tokenization players. We have tokenized more than 6,000 crore, almost $650 million worth of commodities which have been stored in warehouses. We have been doing this, much before RWA became so much popular in the crypto world. We started doing that way back in 2020, and during the COVID period, we have given loan of more than 100 crore rupees to the farmers on our platform against tokenized commodities, tokenized real world assets. And let me tell you that while globally the banks are still thinking, doing POC, pilots, etc. on tokenization, in India, banks on our platform are actually lending against tokenized real world assets. And they are lending to farmers using these tokens as a collateral. So that's what we have been doing, and we are actually now launching supply chain finance. We just partnered with MasterCard, and that will be again one of the first examples across the globe to bring credit card against tokenized real world assets. So those are certain plans which we are working on, and certainly DeFi is another angle which we have added.
Oh, absolutely. So, Ashish, when it comes to accessibility, affordability, and reaching to the last mile, you pretty much have done that. Tell us on what the challenges are in this space right now.
Oh, well, so the challenges, of course, have been quite a few. First challenge was to onboard the custodians, custodian warehouses where the agri commodities could be deposited. The second challenge was, of course, to get the banks to come on board, because this was a new thing, lending against tokenized commodities. So that also took a lot of time, but thankfully now from the banking sector, we have got the credit line of 1,200 crore rupees. So that problem has been solved to a large extent. Another problem which we see is, and which we solved in a very novel way, that how do you explain something like this to a segment like farmer, who might not be even digitally savvy or may not be having even a mobile phone. So that is one major challenge which has remained, but for that we have adopted certain measures. We have gone to the doorsteps of the farmers. We have taken the technology to them without telling them that, hey, this is something called NFT backing this. So that is something we are solving. The physical and the digital aspect of this is something which will remain to be solved over a period of time.
Oh, well, absolutely great numbers, Ashish. As you said, you're globally the biggest when it comes to commodity tokenization and loans to farmers as well. Many kudos to you. Congratulations. And we'll, of course, keep coming back to you for more on that.